Exploring Mesa Verde National Park is like taking a trip into the past. You experience an incredible breadth of history that dates back 1,400 years. This is an area that people occupied beginning in AD 600, then mysteriously disappeared around AD 1300. Incredibly, the structures they built have withstood the test of time. The park was established in 1906 to preserve the ancient cliff dwellings used by the ancestral Pueblo people. There are over 4,000 known archaeological sites. This park is located in southwest Colorado near Cortez and contains 81 square miles. During your visit, you'll get up close and personal to a way of life very different from our own. During our visit, we got to crawl inside of an underground kiva, explore several dwellings, including the largest one in North America, view structures from afar that seem impossible to get to, and check out a lot of great wildlife up close. Adventure Crew recommends at least 2 days to truly appreciate all the park has to offer. Your first stop should be at the Farview Visitor Center to schedule your day of activities. We recommend picking a tour that departs 3 to 4 hours from your current time. If you only have time for one, we suggest taking the Cliff Palace tour. While you wait for your tour, drive around Mesa Top Loop for an up-close and personal look into some of the oldest evidence of mankind in North America. Mesa Top Loop has over 20 viewpoints and archaeological sites. Here you can learn about some of the first ancient dwellings, including pit houses, which is where the people lived, and kivas, which is where they held their religious ceremonies. These particular structures are over 1,000 years old. The pit house represents the beginning of the construction era for the Pueblos, a Spanish word for village dwellers. The dwellings were simple in design and effective with space. The square living room sunk a few feet into the ground, offering protection and insulation from the harsh canyon weather. Here is one example of the incredible technology these people had for their time. They developed an efficient ventilation system that circulated fresh air in and the smoke out of the kiva. A large fire pit was fueled by fresh air drawn in through a ventilator shaft and circulated around the room by the use of a deflector. The roof was supported by 6 pillars and equipped with a smoke hole. After driving around Mesa Top Loop, head over to Cliff Palace for your 1-hour tour of North America's largest cliff dwelling. This tour provides insight on the civilization that once occupied Mesa Verde. During the tour, rangers describe the duties and obstacles the ancestral Pueblo people dealt with every day.
You guys notice the Pueblo crutches on display at the museum? Pueblo crutches? That's an occupational hazard.
Cliff Palace can be seen from several overlooks, displaying the true size of this magnificent city of 150 rooms, 23 kivas, and an estimated population of 100 people.
This town is different. It's unique compared to most of the towns because it has many kivas and lots of public plazas and outdoor space. We believe that Cliff Palace is not your average living town, but a cultural and social center for all the nearby towns. Everybody comes here for the dances. Everybody comes here for the meetings and the ceremonies.
The large cliff dwellings of Mesa Verde represent a massive construction project, yet the people lived in them for only about 100 years. By 1300 AD, they had migrated on to other areas to the south. Although there are many theories about why they left their homes, we really don't know the exact reason why they moved. Wildlife viewing in Mesa Verde offers a greater diversity than the casual visitor might imagine. You're almost guaranteed to spot a mule deer somewhere along the road as you enter the park. Be sure to look for wild turkeys in the Moorfield Campground. The Chapin Mesa Archaeological Museum has artifacts of the ancestral Pueblans, pottery, and fossils for visitors to learn more about the culture and history of the park. This is worth the trip. They have many great exhibits there. After cooling down in the museum, make your way down the paved trail to the third largest dwelling in Mesa Verde, Spruce Tree House. The self-guided tour at Spruce Tree House welcomes visitors to enter a kiva and observe the remarkable preservation and craftsmanship of these dwellings up close. The treehouse is Mesa Verde's best preserved cliff dwelling. To sum it up, breathtaking landscapes, enlightening ranger-guided tours, and remarkable archaeological sites are just a few of the adventures awaiting you at Mesa Verde National Park.